Welcome to the Archive Network. I'm Aurelius, and with me as always, Malik. We curate the Civilization Archive. Today, we open a new file. Inca Civilization. Malik, you've had this one on your desk for a while. High in the Andes, the story of the Inca civilization begins. Valleys shrouded in mist. Communities clinging to mountainsides. They carved out a life in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. The early inhabitants transformed barren land into productive fields. Maize, potatoes, and quinoa flourished, creating a foundation for a civilization that would rise to great heights.
But let's not overlook the human aspect, Aurelius. These early communities weren't just surviving. They were innovating in remarkable ways. They transformed steep slopes into terraces, showcasing their ingenuity and hard work. Each community leaned on shared ancestry and labor to thrive. The islas were truly the heartbeat of Andean society, fostering connections that ran deeper than the very mountains themselves. It was this spirit of cooperation that allowed them to face challenges together, creating a legacy that still resonates today.
Absolutely. Their ingenuity was nothing short of remarkable. They channeled meltwater through a network of intricate canals, carefully designed to harness the land's resources. This was not just about survival. It was about adapting to their environment in profound ways. The land shaped them just as they shaped it. Was it a gamble? Sure. But it was a calculated risk, one that speaks volumes about their understanding of both nature and necessity. They were playing the long game, and they knew it.
Yet, that adaptation came at a cost. The harsh mountain climate demanded incredible resilience. Those early inhabitants faced relentless frost and devastating drought, forcing them to come up with creative solutions just to survive. Their ability to breed hardy crops and domesticate llamas was absolutely crucial. They weren't just getting by. They were constantly negotiating with nature, and that struggle shaped their entire existence in ways we can only begin to understand. It wasn't easy, but they persevered.
The storage facilities reveal their advanced techniques, showcasing layers of dried potatoes that stand as a testament to their ingenuity. They prepared for unpredictable seasons, ensuring survival even when nature threw a curveball. This careful foresight laid the groundwork for larger societal structures. It's hard to underestimate how such planning impacts future generations. The Incas would inherit this legacy, building upon these foundations to create a civilization that thrived against the odds.
But remember, this was more than just agricultural innovation. Religion was deeply intertwined with daily life. Under those towering peaks, early cults honored earth and sky. Their spiritual practices shaped the very landscape they lived in, infusing it with meaning and significance. Those shrines atop mountains were not mere structures. They were a dialogue with the cosmos.
True. Spirituality and agriculture were inseparable in these ancient cultures. The offerings at shrines were a direct reflection of their deep connection to the land they worked. This reverence not only shaped their daily lives, but also informed the sacred geography of the Inca Empire. As centuries passed, migration and cultural exchange brought new ideas and practices that influenced these societies. It was a true melding, where traditions blended, transformed, and enriched the core of their existence.
Yet we have to recognize the complexities in those exchanges. Rivalries didn't just sit alongside cooperation. They often sparked intense competition. As populations grew, regional chiefdoms sprang up, all vying for limited resources. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of fortified settlements, clear markers of conflict. But interestingly, those very conflicts led to communal labor, bringing people together in solidarity against shared external threats. It's a reminder of how struggle can sometimes unite us in unexpected ways.
The interplay of rivalry and cooperation truly shaped their social organization. By the late first millennium CE, they were ready to reach for larger ambitions. This is when the foundations for a powerful Inca identity began to emerge. Cusco, once a modest settlement with little more than a few thatched roofs, was starting to show its potential. As alliances formed and rivalries simmered, we could see the contours of an empire beginning to take shape. It was just the beginning, but the signs were clear.
But that modest settlement was bursting with dreams. Oral traditions whispered of legendary founders rising from the depths of Lake Titicaca. There are stories woven into the fabric of the community. This wasn't just a place to live. It was a powerful symbol of identity and belonging. The language of the Incas, Quechua, began to take root, shaping their thoughts and stories. They were building a shared identity, one that would unite them in the face of future challenges and struggles.
As the dawn of the 1400s approached, the stage was set for something monumental. The Incas found themselves at a precipice, teetering on the edge of greatness. The bustling markets of early Cusco echoed with life, filled with traders and artisans. They weren't just a civilization. They were a rising power, poised to reshape the Andean world as we know it. We often overlook how ambition drives these societies forward, pushing boundaries and forging new paths. This is the essence of empires.
But with that rise comes a host of challenges. The Incas stand on the edge of monumental transformation. But what conflicts will they face as they work to consolidate their power? It's a story steeped in resilience and ambition. Lives will be forever changed, and the Andes will bear witness to both triumph and tragedy, shaping a legacy that reflects the complex web of human experience, where every decision carries a weight and every struggle tells a story.
The journey of the Inca civilization has just begun. From the mists of the Andes to the rise of an empire, the foundations laid in the highlands will resonate through history. Their story is about more than just survival. It's about the interplay of culture and environment. This narrative is far richer than we often acknowledge.
That's where we leave it for now. Part 1 of 5. Inca civilization is far from done. If you're new here, we're Aurelius and Malik, curators of the Civilization Archive, part of the Archive Network. Part 2 drops soon.